No, I didn't. No, hey, Draugen. No, I did not forget to make my Discord announcement. My Discord announcement was made. As usual. It's definitely... Yep, it's there. I definitely made it in the usual location. I haven't forgot. So yeah, definitely no mistake there. Anyway, how are you doing, Draugen? How are you doing this evening? Really? Well, I just did one just now. Like, literally just before the stream started, I did the usual at everyone announcement, so it's a bit weird that you didn't see that. Very, very odd. I'm doing okay. Is anyone else having that problem? I need to check that now. It's a bit weird that I didn't get through. Very strange. Should have gone through. Yeah, it should have done. It's very weird. Oh, right, you just restarted and then it showed. Okay, well, that was odd. Never mind then. Well, that's just how it is sometimes. That is odd. Well, that's a relief. At least it went through. I thought maybe it wasn't some other weird message or error or whatever. Anyway, welcome back to 9 hours, 9 persons, and 9 doors. Or more like 8 persons, because one of them's dead. So, we will continue from where we last left off. Quick to load. Okay, you resume the game. You do that. Very good. Sure, maybe it's 8 plus 0. I don't think the 9 persons is referring to 0. I think 9 persons is referring to the 9 people at the beginning of the game. 0 is like just an extra. I mean, for all we know, 0 might not even be human. It could be a robot. Or whatever. We don't know. Right, anyway. Let me try and summarize what happened last time. So, my name is Untitled, and I was knocked out by a person with a gas mask. Turns out their name was Zero. We woke up on a cruise ship with 8 other survivors. After solving a puzzle in a sinking cabin, we made our way out and met with the other 8 people. I said Suitepee. Or Jumpy as I'm calling him, because that's the nickname that his childhood sweetheart said. Well, it's been called Jumpy for the rest of the game anyway. Anyway, we were on a cruise ship and we met the survivors. One of them tried to immediately go through a door, but he died. He was on his own. And apparently he'd been betrayed by something. He exploded. Turns out we've all been implanted with bombs that explode. We have to follow very strict rules about entering numbered doors based on digital roots of maths. And we've just gone through the 4 door. We're actually just able to leave. So everyone's got code names, and here we are about to leave this area, which we will now do. So, oh yeah, and also we have 9 hours to get out the ship. Although a bit less than that, because we spent ages talking about our plans. Yes, it unlocked. Yeah, so all these names you see here, they are code names, except for me. Everyone's using code names based on the numbers on the bracelets. Everyone has a numbered bracelet with a number on it. It forms part of the key for unlocking the numbered doors. So the objective is to find the numbered door that says 9 and escape the ship. Which means people can leave as long as their digital route equals 9. There are certain rules. Three people minimum enter a numbered door. Everyone must log in at another thing inside 81 seconds. Or else they die. Okay. And this is our childhood sweetheart, Akane, but we're calling her June. For some reason. And we made it. You found it! Have a cookie.
ここは
Yeah. But again, the only reason I wasn't given a code name was because everyone found out. But everyone found her name as well. Then they decided to keep her with a code. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. The point makes it easier for the player. So. Oh no. That's going to be the other side of the room, isn't it? So the people on both sides of the room can't just conveniently meet up in the same area. Once you go through one of those numbered doors, you stick to a path, it seems.
鉄格子がそんなに簡単に外れるわけないでしょ。
Telling you, this is how Zero is going to fuck people over. It's not just going to be a case of go through the numbered doors and do what you want. It's going to be a case of go through numbered doors and I'll add some extra shit on the way.
くそダメか
So.
見てください、こっち。
エレベーターかボタンは押しても反応がないな。
大階段の時と同じですね。やっぱり電力系統が遮断されているんでしょうか。
So how have you been anyway, Draken? How's your day been?
残るはこの扉だけか。どうやらここを開くしかなさそうだな。ああ。
そうですね。
開けてみましょう。
よし。行くぞ。なんだ厨房かよ。
Oh man, a kitchen.
何を期待してたんですか？
He was probably expecting an exit.
そんなの決まってんだろ。出口だよ。外に出るための。そう簡単に出してくれるわけないだろ。分かってっけどさ。
ここを開けばさっきの鉄格子の向こう側に出られそうね。
鍵はやっぱりダメか。とりあえず確認しておくか。
ちょっと。
Oh right, yeah, we got a map in the previous room. On the wall.
なんだよそれ。ああ、そういえばまだ行ってなかったな。さっきの部屋で見つけたんだよ。この B デッキの船内
貸して。やっぱりそうだわ。ほら見て。
なんだよいきなり。
何か分かったんですか？
こいつは
ね、ここから入ってここから出れば鉄格子の向こう側に。
Oh, I see. There's the grate dividing the two corridors here. And then, yeah, you'll be able to go through.
確かにこれなら向こう側に出られそうだな。
そういうこと。はい、返すわ。
おう。
ドアの右側にカードリーダーがついてますね。
ってことはこの部屋のどこかにカードキーが。
多分そういうことでしょうね。
よし、そうと分かれば話は早い。 早速行動開始だ。手分けして探そう。
了解です。
Okay. Looking for clues. Fine. Seek a way out. A key card this time around. So we are in the kitchen. Okay. Here we go. So we... Yes, I would imagine that is the good reason for that. A voucher says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Oh no, this is gonna be a fucking whatchamacallit thing to note down. Alright, let me get my notepad out. I actually have a notepad thing ready for this because I was told that later on the puzzles really get quite complicated, so... Okay. I am ready for whatever that unlocks. What code? 1, 2, 3, there's 10 of them. You can flip these over, they look like hats. The middle is super deep for a plate. Hey, robot fellas, how many of the drug users are left? Well, we have 8 survivors remaining. How many of them are drug users, we don't know. I don't think we are, so maybe at least, at most 7. Terribly subtle. Those 9 plates were pretty expensive. The plates for appetizers, remember? Appetizers usually come on square plates. Oh god. Well, excuse me, princess. Hang on, didn't she say there was... This master doesn't batch a number of plates on the table. Yeah, I know that. I was... The plates on the table are 9 appetizers, 16 meat. 10 soup. Oh, jeez, okay. Alright, I need to make note of this as well. No doubt there'll be some... This will definitely be involved in a puzzle of some sorts. Hexadecimal. And hexadecimal is 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. So familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. Base 10 equivalent to the hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A equals 10, B equals 11, C equals 12, D equals 13, E equals 14, F equals 15. Oh Christ, no, I don't know fucking hexadecimals either. I've probably come across it once, and I don't think in my entire life I've ever had to use a hexadecimal system. I know it's explaining it to me now. That's why I'm making a note of it. 10 equals 16. The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I guess I should probably get used to this kind of thing being part of the puzzle, considering that the 0 was a mathematical obsession with 9 and maths games. I'm looking forward to the Pythagoras and arithmetic and advanced calculus puzzles that may come up later. This is secretly an intervention to get me to learn more maths. No, actually I got a B, so I did alright in maths. I generally do okay with maths, but it's been a long time since I've had to really use anything I've learned in high school. It's like the kind of game, a B for brilliant. You shut up. Oh yeah, none of that. Thank you. It's like the kind of thing you do, give to a kid, oh here's a little game. But actually it's a maths series of maths puzzles. And you will beat this game and learn all the maths. Yeah, I see. Right, cool. Well, now we will know the code account of. It's a tank with a pipe coming out of it. Nothing really that special about it. This has got the two of them on edge. We gotta get out of here fast. Okay. Looks like here we have a iron oven. Looks pretty heavy duty. Yeah, but we have no idea what that is, so we have to find out what the password is first. All we've got here is a pot and frying pan. Oh, the pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of these as weapons. Why so serious? There are some balls of seasoning in here. See what this drawer is. Okay. And here we have a card reader. Wow, this pot looks like it's made out of silver. Spending a day off with June, drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? What about the thing underneath it? No. I guess it just states. I thought it was sort of a note or something. There's plenty on this board. Okay. Hey, bread. Okay. Cheese then. Cheese. There's something behind the cheese. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright guys, time to move it. June and I need to look behind you. There's a little green bottle back there. Bottle of oil. Oh look, cooking oil. You could probably use this to make something slippery. Cool. I'm guessing we might have got what we wanted from that. Yes, it's a pantry. There are cans lining every shelf in here. Wooden box on the second row, though. Ooh. A knife! Alright, now we can stab people if we wanted to.
このままじゃ使い物にならなそうだな。
フューティリティってやつですね。
フューティリティ？
無駄なもの、無益なもの、役立たずって意味です。
ふん。それでなんで突然そんな英単語を？
いえ、特に意味はないんですけど、ちょうどフューティリティについて考えてたところだったので。
What about futility?
は？どうしてフューティリティなんてもんについて考えてたんだよ。
タイタニックと関係があるからですよ。
Oh god, she's going back to conspiracy theories of the Titanic again. That's something that this game did last time. It went off on tangents while we were solving puzzles. Weird, wacky, but apparently based on real life tangents.
タイタニックと？
So she's definitely a Titanic conspiracy theorist. She goes on all the blogs.
そうです。タイタニックの沈没は予言されていたって話聞いたことないですか？
Really? You mean people speculate that giant ships might sink? Gasp. But I haven't, no.
いや、聞いたことないな。なんだそれ。
1898年、タイタニックの事故が起こる14年前に
We be weathering doom today. Hey Nakisero, how you doing? Welcome to part 2 of June's conspiracy theories about the Titanic sinking. This mine, it's about someone predicted the Titanic sinking and futility. Sit down and grab some popcorn. And how you doing this evening? 1892, 40 years before Titanic sank.
一冊の小説が出版されたんです。
Yeah, so what? Wow, a novel was published. You know, this is the same kind of bollocks we had when the coronavirus started and someone said, oh, somebody predicted it in a book.
タイトルはフューティリティ。
Oh, I'm liking the game. We are currently trying to get... We've made it past the... well, we've opened the first door. And there's a room with a crate in the middle. So we've gone into the kitchen and we now have a way to get to the other side. But we need to find a key card.
書いたのは
And then this
モーガン・
happens.
ロバートソンというアメリカの作
You've
家
seen
で
most of its stream before. It's pretty neat. Okay.
話の内容は大型客船が氷山に激突して沈没するというものでした。
Yeah, and that's coincidence. Do you really think that someone predicted that 14 years before it occurred? They probably just made it up, you know? It's a bit like when people were saying there was that book that predicted a virus that came out, even though it wasn't the same thing, it was vague, you know. People write about fantastical events, and if something happens at X point, that doesn't mean they predicted it.
もちろんそれだけなら不思議でも何でもないのですが、問題はそこに書かれていた船の設定に関する記述なんです。船名、船籍、航路、出港時期、船の各種スペック、全長や排水量、最高速度、乗客乗員数、搭載されていた救命ボートの数、あとは事故が起こった海域から事故の原因、損傷箇所に至るまで、何もかもがタイタニックのものとそっくりそのままほぼ同じだったんですよ。
Okay. But that just means that the author might have got some knowledge off an engineer who knew about ships, and he could have based it on an actual course that other ships took at the time. I mean, it sounds like a coincidence, but you know, if people sometimes when authors write these books, they do something called research. All they'd have to have done is research the people who make ships at the time and say, so suppose I want a ship to sink and I want it to sound a plausible thing. What would I write about? What would be the cause of damage if, say, an iceberg hit it? And then they tell them.
まるで見てきたかのように、そこには事故のことが克明に描写されてたんです。事故が起こる14年も前に書かれたものなの。
Plotting my next insurance fraud. Yeah, I'm gonna write a book about I'm gonna write a book about a hover car that a flying car that explodes into the Eiffel Tower, that collapses the entire Eiffel Tower down, destroys it. You know, flying car blows up because of a problem with a gas leakage on the side and a drunken driver. The Eiffel Tower collapses. When that happens 23 years later, I want my royalties for predicting it. I want my tabloids. I want the bloggers. Oh my god, he predicted it! Ah! Yeah, well I have to do something that sounds ridiculous. And then I can name the exact thing.
まだあります。タイタニックの沈没について予言した本はフューティリティだけじゃないんです。ウィリアム・トーマス・ステッドという人が書いた小説の中にも同じようなことが。もちろん書かれたのは事故の前のことです。1886年と1892年、ステッドは氷山に激突して沈没する客船の話をなんと2度も書いてるんです。両方とも救命ボートが足らずに乗客たちがパニックを起こすという内容でした。
So people like to write about ships crashing. That doesn't mean anything.
それだけじゃなんともな。
You know, coincidences, serendipity does exist.
当時は客船が氷山とぶつかるのもさほど珍しいものじゃなかったと思うし。
まあそうですね。そう言うと思ってました。でもステッドが特殊能力の持ち主だったとしたらどうです？
And he chose to use his special powers by writing a book and nothing else.
具体的に言うと自動初期能力なんですけど。
You see, this is how Zero's probably going to win this game. He doesn't need to set up all these puzzles. He just happened to pick up people who like talking about weird tangents for minutes at a time. Like, about 8 hours from now, when everyone is blown up, Zero's gonna be like, I really wasted my fucking time setting up all these cool puzzles and traps. Actually, I don't think he set up any traps yet, okay. But puzzles and setups and games, and all I had to do was get him talking about random shit while he was searching for them. Next time he lowers his budget. We're not on a cruise ship anymore. We're on a local ferry. It takes us 9 hours to get to the other side. And have you heard about telekinesis?
自動書記それってあれか
Automatic writing. Oh, is that when you write and it comes out with words and you're not in control of it or
例に取り憑
something?
かれた人の手が本人の意思とは無関係に勝手に動き始めて文章を書いてしまうっていう
Yeah, I've heard of automatic writing before.
そうです。
そうですってそんなもん思いっきり眉唾じゃないかというか100万歩譲って自動書記なんてものがあったとしてもだからといってタイタニックの事故を予言できたことにはならないだろうそのステッドとかってやつが小説を書いた時には当然事故による死者なんて存在しなかったわけで自動書記が例の憑依によって行われるものだとするなら一体誰が彼に事故のことを書かせたっていうんだ
And if he did that, why would he not then tell people about it?
違うんですよ。
何が違う
ステッドは霊に取り憑かれてたわけじゃないんです。取り付いてたんですよ。
はあ
That is a very good follow-up to that.
ウィリアム・トーマス・ステッドはタイタニック号の乗客だったんです。
Nani? William Towstead was a passenger on the Titanic. Oh no, because he was a novelist, right? And the Titanic was designed to be for the rich. That's not entirely surprising. In which case, he did that and went on a...
彼はただ自分の目にした光景をそっくりそのまま描いただけなんですよ。事故が起こる20年以上前に。
So, in that case, why did he go on the fucking ship? If he knew about it. I'm going to predict that I'm going to go on a big ship 20 years from now and I'm going to die at sea. Ah, well, seems like a plausibly pleasant way to die. Might as well do it.
ああその
No, that's just no. Just no.
まあなんだその話はまた今度にしようや
It don't make sense. Yeah, also, why the hell are we bringing this up while we're on an own ship? We're looking for key cards, not talking about Titanic conspiracy theory. It'll make sense soon. It will not make sense. What's it to make sense of? A novelist writes a story. Hey, Givo, wait a minute. A novelist writes a story about ships crashing. He has research into what it would involve. Then 20 years later, he goes on a ship because he gas shock horror. He's a novelist. I don't think he would have gone on that ship going, oh boy, I sure predicted this will crash into an iceberg and explode. Given that he was a novelist, he probably rode several cruise ships before that one and went on the Titanic because at the time it was advertised as the biggest and best ever. And unsinkable to boot. The Titanic didn't explode. No, it ran into an iceberg, but that was uncommon, and this was on an unsinkable ship. The farewell engaged someone consequence for dumbfuck, it's probably intentional. Yeah, Drauken. Tell that to Drauken when he played Soma.
でも
ほら続きだ続き
Rusty knife. We're really in trouble. I know I'm just repeating myself, but this is really a futility moment. No, it is not. It's a fucking knife. Someone bad-mouthing Soma. Fight me, bro. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people probably had Drauken's reaction to that event. No, I don't make sense of that either. Right, anyway, we got the knife. Got the knife. Yeah, we know about the wooden box. Okay, wooden box. Okay, I am out. Sweet, but Akane is saying the author saw the events transpiring before the night while on the Titanic as well, but over 20 years before he set fun on the Titanic. I've seen the events transpire. That makes sense. You keep playing. Yeah. But he's writing about a hypothetical incident that occurred. Again, he could have very easily... That's just what we call a fucking coincidence. You know? What do you mean, is he, though? He would have researched with like a ship engineer or somebody who knows in the know. He would have researched what would have happened in the case of a hypothetical scenario. Then he would have put it onto paper. I mean, it also makes sense. He wrote 2 books. 2. But only one of them happened. The other one was when 2 ships crashed into each other, which occasionally happens, I guess. And obviously, very rarely icebergs crashed ships, but it did happen, I guess. So he would have like been, okay, in my story, iceberg. How am I with backseating? Only if I ask for it. That is the rule. Unless you're the creator of the WOD, in which case you can do as much backseating as you want. Because your creation, you want to spoil your own thing, you do whatever the hell you want. For games, it's no backseating. No, you didn't. You made this. No, I didn't think you did. The people who made this game probably are busy on other things. You know? Damn, called out! I mean, there was another thing that happened a bit more recent, but I don't think I'm allowed to mention a certain event that happened that was an infamous day in American history on Twitch, so... Just for hypotheticals. Wait, what? Oh, right. Getting some weird view switches or whatever. Let's see what's in these bins. Oh, come on. Pokemon logic says there's always something in a trash can. Does it feel colder in here? Sink. Still got water in it. Ooh, a whetstone. A whetstone? What are you planning to do with that? Oh shit, don't tell me you're gonna try and smash open the card reader. Ah. Combine it with the knife. Well, it'll be interesting to see what Akane is, why she's so hung up on the Titanic. She's better cut something pretty good with this. Knife! Now I can stab someone if I want to. Cool. Alright. Got the whetstone. Something soft like people. Yeah, of course. I mean, Drauk's played this game series as well, and he liked it, so he's like, he has to hold his tongue and not tell me anything. Ah, disrespected switch to bring me. Okay, so there's 4 camera angles in here. And we need to cut something open with knife. Where have I sit in here that needs to be cut open with a knife? I mean, I also have a bottle of oil. Something to make it slippery and then oil? The hell? We have a hexadecimal sort of thing, but... Wait, hang on a second. Oh, I can't click this thing on the left. Bummer. Oh, here we go. I can't really tell. Is that a ladle? Okay, so there's ladles over there. Lights on the ceiling. Serving table. I am so fucking stumped already, I think. Wow. Really not talking to me, huh? Yeah, sorry about that. I was supposed to have a video call with my... I am actually on the house by myself this weekend, and I was supposed to have a video call with my family just before the stream started, but they didn't respond, so... Probably busy or something. Tried calling them, they ain't responding, so they're probably just chilling on outside with their phones on charge or some shit. Why? Are we supposed to click some of the other cheeses? Square cheese. The most famous of dust cheeses. Well, you don't have to worry about food. I mean, you ain't got 9 hours to live. Less than that. I don't even know. Oh, right, I haven't quit the table. Oh, right. I didn't even click this door. Alright, let's see if you're gonna come out. Come out some oil. This boat is rusted in place, it won't budge. Of course, maybe if I put some oil on it. Just a little bit of oil and come on, you little son of a bitch. Whoa! Ah, yes, got you little bastard. Oh no! And how far were you in, Naki-sama? I mean, good thing that going down maps are doable from pistol start. I can't remember if I did pistol starts when I played going down way back or not. But I think you can pistol start them all. Oh, I'm so sorry.
寒っ
Ugh, it's cold.
何なんだここは
It's a freezer.
なんなんだって見りゃわかんだろ。冷凍庫だよ。
Eh, it wasn't a big deal to do it.
ダメ、こんなのとてもじゃないけど耐えられないわ。3秒で冷凍マグロになっちゃいそう。悪いけど私は遠慮させてもらうわね。あとは任せたわ。
寒いですね。
お前はいいよ。さっきまで熱があったんだ。外にいろよ。
いえ、大丈夫ですよ。熱ならもう下がりましたから。
だけどなんでいきなり閉まってんだよ。
Oh, oh no, what?
このドアノブガチガチに凍ってやがる。
Oh no, it's a trap.
そんな、どうして。
この脇の水道管が破裂したんだ。それで
おい、ヤシロ、そっちにいるんだろ。開けてくれ。
もう何よ、どうしたっていうの。
ドアが開かなくなっちまったんだ。そっちから開けてみてくれ。頼む。
たくしょうがないわね。分かったわ、ちょっと待ってて。
Oh, are we gonna have to fall out the door or something?
ダメ、びくともしないわ。そっちの方が人数多いんだからなんとかしなさいよ。
We need heat.
だそうだ。
とにかく何か方法を探そう。このままじゃ3人とも氷の柱になっちまう。
3人寄れば文殊の知恵です。きっとなんとかなりますよ。
そうだな。とりあえずこの部屋を片っ端から探してみよう。
了解だ。
Oh boy, we better find something quickly. Chunk of pork. There's something on it. Oh, okay. We'll have to cook the meat, I guess. Dry ice.
Oh. ドライアイスって二酸化炭素が固体になったものだったよな、確か。
I guess so, yeah.
そうだな。
だいたい何度くらいから気体になるんだろ
さあ、そんなこと聞いてどうすんだよ。
う。いや、 ここから出るのに何か役に立つんじゃないかと思ってさ。
二酸化炭素の消火点はおよそマイナス79度です。
Minus 109 degrees.
それよりも温度が高ければ気体に、低ければ固体になります。
Wow, someone knows their chemistry.
お前よくそんなこと知ってるな。
こう見えても私雑学王ですから。
The ice is just frozen dihydrogen monoxide, right? The queen of random knowledge. So what, she's like a chaser or something from the chase?
噛むなよ。
But she's good at quizzes.
寒くてろれつが回らないんだな。
はい。
Yes, what's right?
お前わざとやってんだろ。
それにしても不思議だよな。
No, this is just how we interact with each other now.
なんで二酸化炭素は液体にはならねえんだろ
He wanted out the freezer now.
確かに不思議だな。
なりますよ。高い圧力を加えれば二酸化炭素も液体になります。でも蒸圧の1気圧の下では。
液体にはならないんだよな。
はい。消化といって固体からすぐに気体になってしまいます。
ほらやっぱり不思議じゃねえか。
Yeah, it is a bit.
水は0度から100度の間で液体になるのに、なんで二酸化炭素はならねえんだよ。
It's a different element.
0度以上でも液体にはならない氷ってあるみたいですよ。
あ？
私聞いたことがあるんです。融点が36度の
No,
水
not,
が存
not
在するって。
yellow eyes. No, ew.
融点が36度の水？
それって36度でも凍っちまう水ってことか。
ええ。逆に言うと36度になるまで溶けない氷とも言えますけど。
なんだよその融点が36度の水って。
アイスナインっていうみたいです。
Ice. Oh, we're back to the Nines obsession
ア
again.
イスナイン？
Ice Nine. So that's a name for a DJ.
もともとはアメリカの SF 作家が考えた架空の物質だったみたいです。
Get to the point. Not in this game. No, even though we're freezing, it's time to learn about Ice Nine. The minute substance invented by
で
a
も最
science
近
fiction author.
それが本当に存在することが発見されたらしくて。
There's probably other stuff that science fiction writers once thought was fictional became reality later.
待ってくれ。そのアイスナインとやらは氷なのか水なのか？
だから36度を超えると液体に、それ以下だと固体になる水のことですよ。私たちがよく知っている普通の水 H2O の多形態みたいなものです。ダイヤモンドと黒鉛みたいな関係といえば分かってもらえるでしょうか。ダイヤモンドも黒鉛も両方とも炭素でできてるでしょ。だけど結晶の構造が違うから硬さも性質も全然違っていて。
要するに普通の水とアイスナインの関係もそれと似たようなものだと。
そうです。グリセリンの結晶化の話って知ってますか？グリセリンは発見されてから150年近くもの間、冷やそうと温めようと寒い親父ギャグを連発しようと決して結晶化することはなかったそうなんです。ところが 1920年代のある日、イギリスへと輸送中だったグリセリンが一隻の貨物船の中で偶然結晶化したらしいんです。そこで世界中の科学者たちは研究のためにそのグリセリンの主結晶を分けてもらうことにしたのだそうです。主結晶とは結晶を作るための核となるもののこと。
Obviously.
この核さえあれば比較的容易に結晶を作ることが可能になるということでした。ところがここで驚くべき現象が発生したんです。どういうわけかその核を使ったグリセリンばかりか、容器に密閉しておいたはずのグリセリンまでもが突如結晶化を始めたらしいんです。
Okay. So what? Does it have a chemical reaction with itself when it's
しかも
crystallized?
話はそれだけでは終わりませんでした。この時期を境に世界中に存在するありとあらゆるグリセリンが 17.8 度まで温度を下げさえすれば自然に結晶化するようになったというんです。それまでは冷やそうと何をしようと決して結晶化することはなかったのに、ひとたび結晶化が生じた途端、それはまるでなんて言えばいいんでしょう。あたかもグリセリン同士が互いにささやき合っているかのように。
That is certainly quite odd.
目には見えない何かで情報を伝え合っているかのように、その現象は瞬く間に世界各地へと広がっていったんです。
But I'm sure there's a scientific explanation for that.
なるほどな。面白い話だ。面白い話ではあるが、それでその話とさっきのアイスナインの話、どういう関係があるんだよ。
Crystalline used a sign to grid.
要するに今の話とアイスナインの話は同じだってことだ
Line
ろ。
to grid. Well, it is kind of weird that glycerin was unknown to crystallize, and then it happened once, and then suddenly everything crystallizes in the same way after that. There's probably a scientific explanation for that, though, I'm sure.
同じって同じじゃ困るだろうが。水が36度で凍っちまうような現象が世界各地に広まったりしたら。
Yeah, that would be pretty bad, honestly. If Ice 9 became water. Like, I got a bowl of water right now. It would freeze. And now I think about it, if every water freeze, the water in our bodies would freeze. And we'd suddenly become very cold and probably very dead. Unless we found a fucking furnace. That is quite a terrifying thought,
そ
actually.
んなことになったら。
この世は終わりだな。まあその前に俺たちの人生の方が終わりに近づいてるっぽいけどな。さあ無駄話はこれで終わりだ。まさかこんなに長引くとはな。
I think we get quite fit. I mean, that's a summary of this game so far. We could have had this for most of the conversations revolving around the puzzle so far. Ah, stuck in a freezer. Let's discuss the crystallization of glycerin. Because of course, we're all science and conspiracy nerds in this death game that we have 9 hours to survive.
話を振ったのは俺だが、もうさすがに限界なんだよ。
No, please, let's talk about something else. Any other theories you want to positate while we slowly become frozen statues?
マジでやばいんだ。俺は確かにサンタだが、フィンランドで育ったわけじゃない。寒いのは苦手なんだ。
Yeah, I can tell.
というわけだから
You don't
翔
like
くん
someone who doesn't
さっさと
go.
動こう。早く脱出方法を探
What
そ
would
う
the
ぜ。
opposite, in fact?
イスナインか。気にはなるけど、考えるのは後回しだな。
Yes, he's so selfish for not wanting to freeze. You fucking idiot. Sturdy rope. Okay. A storage area built into the floor, like a small cellar. There are 4 balls in here. Yeah, I wanted to grab water bottle. Never mind. Guess what, we got what we needed. Fair enough. Water seems almost... Yeah, okay, well I need to go empty the water bottle. Yes. I'm aware of that. I would like to... Yes, I'd like to do that, but the grass is too big. You call me genius. Okay. Make it smaller. Oh, why can't I just pour the water bottle out? And we have it empty somewhere. Jeez. Frozen chicken. It's really hard. Again. Oh god, really? Really, Jumpy? Oh, Jesus. Wow. Hello! Hey, Astronomar, how you doing? Hello, I'm new here. As a curious question, did John play Danganronpa 1 before? Yes, I am E315. I have played all the Danganronpa games before. And I liked Danganronpa 1. And most of 3. Me in shorts. Okay, I will call you me for short. Maybe we needed to break something. Let's break it with the bottle. Okay, let's break it with the dry ice. No, not that. Yes, plus the dry ice. There we go. Alright, the dry ice is all in pieces now. Then we combine that with the water bottle. I'm going to put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle. Nice. I think we got what we needed. So now we do it on the water. One claw throwing from the pipe. Alright. I get the hint. Let's just tie a rope on here. Do you notice that June's voice sounds familiar? She's the same... No fucking way! She was the same voice actress as Toko? She was one of the best voice actresses in that game. As in, the best, actually. Well, I was told she put the most effort into her voice. Everyone else liked to listen to her do a dialogue when they were recording it for the first game. I can't remember if Draukin told me that or somebody else did. Oh, that's awesome. Toko was one of my favourite characters. Well, Genocide Jack was technically one of my favourite characters in that series. Anyway, now we can blow this door open.
ドライアイスの詰め込まれたペットボトルにこの水を注いでしっかりと蓋を閉める。そして完成したペットボトル爆弾をドアノブにぐるぐるとくくりつけてやれば。
The voice is your favorite in the series as well.
準備完了だ。
Bomb has been planted.
あとはどうすりゃいいんだっけ？
Spray the water and prepare to be knocked back.
衝撃を加えるんだよ。すでにボトルはパンパンに膨れ上がってる。小石でもぶつけてやりゃ勝手にドカンだ。小石か。よし、これで行こう。なるほど、ドライアイスか。それならいけそうだな。危ないから離れてろ。
How are you doing anyway?
どこか物陰にでも隠れてるんだ。
Hope you're both having a good evening.
物陰って言われてもな。
身を潜められそうなところはどこにも。
あんだろうが。ほら、ここだよ。この中だ。さあ、早くこの中に。それじゃ行くぞ。
You just woke up and was looking for someone to stream this very particular game.
さあ、よ、5。増えて
ます。
Yes, you're kind of the wrong way.
間違えた。
たくいつの時代のコントだよ。
すまんすまん。
Hey, Ragnar Piel, how you doing? Similar with me, I look this game and see who is streaming.
今度こそ本気で行くからな。準備はいいか？
Oh, I see. Fair enough. Well, yeah, this was gifted to me by Draukin, who was very keen to see me play this. And I also have the second game in the series, Virtue's Last Reward, which I will also be playing after this one.
はい。いつでも
In fact, you
OK
can
で
see
す。
a list of the games I'll be playing in the future in the channel description if you're curious.
いいからさっさと投げろよ。
よし、それじゃあ行くぞ。
Oh, I guess we bet. I hope that Lotus is not going to be anywhere near the door when we do this.
2、1。
Although she should be fine, but the door might just fly open.
純平君、ドアについてた氷が。
I could sort of hear the Toko in her, yeah, but it wasn't immediately obvious. Yes, it's gone.
あ、なくなってるな。
爆発の衝撃で砕け散ったんだ。
I guess I was expecting like a much bigger explosion or something. I'm a huge fan of this game series and I'm able to see other people react to it and also make sure to let them know everything by the end to have the best experience. And don't worry, no spoilers will come out from you. Okay, good.
よし、開けてみよう。
But yeah, I've played a few visual novel type games, and as long as they're good, I usually do get quite engaged with them. Although I'm usually known for playing like Doom stuff and FPS games. I am expanding into different games on here at least in the last few years, and I actually only played Danganronpa I think it was 20. I started that in 2017, so. We made it out. Oh, you haven't played V3 yet. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'd better not. All I could warn you is don't watch the first part then, if you don't want spoilers from the ending of V3. Because I recently have played V3, and yes, I could see why people commonly say that game has a disappointing ending, because for me it did. But I will say no more, since there's now people watching who haven't played it yet.
Okay.
Who look like they will.
あっち熱すぎなんだよバカ野郎。
そりゃ焼くためのものだしな。暖を取るためのものじゃない。
He would be magically heated up and would automatically be fine.
そういえば
That's what he expected.
ヤシロはどこだ。
おかえりなさい。待ちくたびれちゃった。
お前何してたんだよ。
She was having a nap.
何って待ってたんだけど。
死ぬところだったんだぞ。
You should probably be grateful that she wasn't anywhere near the door, in case that thing went off a lot more.
そう。でも死んでないじゃない。よかったよかった。
Well, she couldn't have done anything anyway. Not from that end, and she wouldn't have had time to go back and get everyone and tell them to go through because the doors system was awkward and inconvenient.
冗談よ。こう見えても心配してたんだからね。
嘘つけ。
嘘じゃないわよ。あなたたちに死なれたら困るもの。私もここに閉じ込められたまま。結局はオーダー物でしょ。できる限りのことはやったわ。何か扉をこじ開けられそうなものはないかって探したりもした。だけどなかったの。見つからなかったのよ。
You've watched the anime as
だ
well.
ったらもう
Yeah, I was told to watch that before playing the third game by Drauken. I found it to be rather cheesy, but I kind of grew into liking the Despair arc a bit. The Future arc was just a bit more stupid, but the Despair arc was cool. I was a tad more invested in that.
それとも何 ?119 番に電話でもかけてればよかったのかしら。
そうか。分かったよ。だが一つだけ確かめておきたいことがある。
何？
扉を閉めたのはお前じゃないよな。
Why would she do that?
ちょっとやめてよ。疑ってるわけ？私がそんなことするわけないじゃない。扉は勝手に閉まったの。さっきも言ったけど、あなたたちに死なれたら私だって困るんだから。
まあ、そうだよな。
But obviously it means that Zero set up a trap. You know, I mean, okay, granted the solution to the problem was in the room that the trap was set off, but he's clearly happy to set up these traps through doors that you think are safe to go through. Perhaps they should bear that in mind for later.
もしもヤシロが俺たちを殺そうとしていたのなら、扉の外から勘抜きをかければいいだけだ。けど、彼女はそれをしなかった。何も。
There wasn't much she could do. She tried to find something to pry the
明
door
確な
open.
殺意があったわけじゃないとも言える。
Really does not trust Wotus. Or respect her anyway.
悪かったな。疑ったりして。
あ？うん。まあ、分かってもらえればそれでいいんだけどさ。
おい、お前らいつまでくっちゃべってんだよ。休み時間はこれで終わりだ。特にそっちの女はさっきからずっと休みっぱなしだしな。
失礼ね。私だっていろいろと。
いいから口の前に手と足を動かせ。捜索再開だ。
Okay. Oh, I don't know why I've yawning again. No. Just want to make a save there. Right, so now we have the chunk of pork, which we can put onto the grill. Guess I'll put this meat on the grill. Hey, what are you doing? What are you going to do with the paper bird? Well, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's going to burn right away, right? We've just got to keep an eye on it and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm going to keep an eye on this pork. Cool, so it's about time. I'm going to try taking the paper out. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ouch! Oh no, we better get the knife and cut it. Alright, now that I've sharpened the knife, yes, I cut the pork. Oh, there we go. Pork note. C plus 10 plus F. Hey, Kuduxi, is this a dating game? Not quite. Although one particular group of people want to date each other afterwards if they can. No, this is a visual novel game, similar to Danganronpa. Actually, no, not at all similar to Danganronpa. Danganronpa was a different kind of visual novel game. Yeah, it's a visual novel puzzle game, essentially, Kuduxi. We were 9 survivors, there's now 8 left, on a cruise ship. Where we have to solve puzzles and use digital routes and maths to get past numbered doors to try and escape in 9 hours. C plus 10 plus F, so that's 12, 10, 15. 12 plus 10 plus 15, that's 22, 37. Yes. Corporate finance? Man, this pork smells good. So... yeah, okay, I get it. Okay. Alright. Are you sure? Okay. Thanks. I did it! Oh, it's a 3-digit code. Well, that changes everything. It's not. Oh, I get it. 037. No. Ah, shut up. Just shut up. C plus 10 plus F. Yeah, 12 plus 10 is 22. 22 plus F is 15. That's 37, but... Okay, so it's not a digital route thing. I tried doing the route of all three of them. See if that did anything. Yeah, well, C is 12. Hold on a second, what's this? Oh, now they want to fucking call me. Alright, I'll be right back in a minute, folks. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Finally got the call back I was expecting, so now I feel a lot better. Turns out the signal was just weak on the beach. They were lapping it up on the beach, and here I am solving puzzles in the cold. Quite the contrast, huh? I can give a hint if you want. Right, what was this again? C plus 10 plus F or something about add base 9. So what do? Add 9 to all the numbers? So 12 becomes 21. 21 plus 10, that's 19. Or just to the numbers that have digits in them. She said it's based off base 9. So 21 plus 10 is 31, and 15 plus 9 is 24, 24 is 45, 45 plus 10. Yeah, okay, thanks. Okay, well I guess it's a 3-digit. Because it's 3, it's 055, 055, 001. That's weird. Spend time on adding map detail. Realize it's out of view without mouse work. What? Yeah, I know. Maybe C plus 10 plus F is a hexadecimal number on itself. If we convert it to base 10... Okay... Oh, 10 becomes 16 in base 10. Is what I've noted here. Alright, so the mistake there is it's 12 plus 16 plus 15. So 12 plus 16 is 28. 28 plus 15 is 33. There we go. I must have just not seen though. I must have just glanced over the last note. I did actually note that down. Sounds like meadow is falling. Well, I guess that went well. Yeah! The door opened! Good job, Jumpy. And, ooh, we got a Saturn key card. Hey, that means we can open some of the doors in the lobby area as well, I think. Alright, we can use the elevator on it. Sweet. Worth a shot. Yes! I think it's unlocked now. Let's go. Resident Evil. You found it! Well done, me.
ここは見覚えがあるぞ。
And everyone else. And well done everyone else for sticking around this long.
エレベーターがあっちにあるってことは
So that means we're on the other side of the grate.
あっちのドアから厨房に入ってこっちのドアから出てきたってことみたいだな。
やっぱり船内マップは正しかったんですね。
みたいだな。
それじゃあそのマップを使って作戦会議でもするか。
作戦会議？
ああ、この先の進路を決めるためには必要だろう。
Back to the main area with the Saturn key, right?
そうだな。ちゃちゃっとやっちまおう。
見たところルートは4つ考えられるな。
Also, the blurriness of this map gives me Silent Hill vibes. Although it's just an old map, it makes me... I expect to see all the red markings and horror Arthur Street.
仮に これらを ABCD としよ
Well, Seaweed's back where 5 was. Well, this game is old.
う。まずは A と B についてだが、
Well, the styling of this ship is old.
A と B は両方とも L 字型の部屋につながっているようですね。
ああ、だがその2枚の扉は両方とも鍵がかかってて開かなかった。
You mean now we know they were both locked?
次に C 方向の通路だが、これは大階段の方に伸びてるな。
例のナンバリングドア5の扉の方か。
じゃあ別れた他の4人はこの通路の先に？
You would expect to have met all of them already, to be honest. They should be in here if they went through successfully.
いえ、多分もういないと思うわ。
どうしてですか？
見て、階段の方。ゲートが開いてるでしょ。さっき厨房に入る前に見た時には閉まってたはず。
Oh yeah, so they must have come through, opened the gate, and gone downstairs without hearing them somehow.
だけど今は開いてる。ということは？
Well, according to our resident Titanic theory, maybe someone wrote about opening the door 14 years ago and then ended up on a cruise ship. It's a ghost!
あの4人が開いたってことか。
多分ね。
どっちにしろ C 方向に進めば後戻りだ。
You'd think they'd have wanted to wait for us,
あ
though.
まり意味がありませんね。
I mean, if there's more numbered doors to open, they might need us for the digital route problems that lie ahead.
ってことは
D ね。
John is too smart for this game. I wish.
D だな。
How I wish upon a star that I was too smart for zero escape, 9 hours, 9 doors, 9 peoples.
D ですね。
Well, we could go back down routes. Oh, you're
よし
right.
決まりだ。
Well, down we go then. I want to see the map screen.
C
at
デ
this
ッキか。
point. When can I see the map
特に
screen?
異
See
常は
whether
なさそう
if
だ
we're
な
a splitting point or not.
念のためもう一つ下のフロアも確かめてみようぜ。
But I'll probably know when I get to one of those. I mean, we had the first split point when we could have chosen to go through door 4 or 5. Another one's coming up in a moment.
やっぱりか。D デッキは完全に水没しちまってるんだな。
あの大階段の下と同じですね。
水位がさほど変わっていないのが唯一の救い
It
だ
is
な。
perhaps testament to the voice actress behind Akane that I really didn't immediately identify the Toko or genocide Jack within her when I heard her voice. She obviously has a good vocal range.
そうね。
You know, sometimes you can hear a certain actor and you know immediately that it's them in a role in another game, but her voice seems to be able to change a bit.
そんじゃとりあえず C デッキに戻るか。
さてと、
I mean, I would never have known until you
ここ
told
に
me
は
that.
何がある
IMD.
のかなと。
階段の正面にエレベーターがありますね。2機。上のフロアにあったのと同じものみたいです。
いや上のやつとは微妙に違うみたいだぞ。ほら扉の間にカードリーダーが設置されてる。
またこの妙なマーク。
We need the key of
これはヤシロのマークだな。
Venus, I guess.
メスのマークに鬼のような角が生えてる。だから
See,
それでマークが何ですって？
なんでもないです。
Jumpy is too much of a wisecrack at times.
これは水星のマークですよ。
Oh, it's Mercury, not Venus, as I was expecting. Okay.
角のように見えるのはヘルメスの杖の翼を模したものです。
ヘルメスだかヘルペスだか知らねえが、とにかくこの装置を何とかしない限りエレベーターは動きそうにねえな。
つまり水星のマークが記されたカードキーが必要ってことね。
I wonder what key card the other group got,
多分そういうことだろう。
if any at all.
しょうがないわね。エレベーターは諦めましょう。
こっちの左側の通路はどうなんだ？
うわあ、扉だらけですね。
おいおい、こんなもんいちいち調べてたら日が暮れちまうぜ。
Try and touch all these tunnels going down before we got an alphabet. Well, most of them will probably be locked. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5. There's a light coming from there. It could be 6. About 6 to 8 per side,
日
say.
はもう暮れてると思いますけど。
沈むとしたら太陽じゃなくて船の方だろうな。
だったらなおさらやばいだろうが。
とりあえずこっちの通路は後回しね。
Most of them will be locked anyway.
その前に
Given the
反対側を
previous
調べてみましょう。
experience, Zero wants us to follow a very specific path involving nines.
それじゃ来た道を引き返すか。
今度は右側に行ってみるか。
ここも扉か。まあ4枚だけなら
But no
さっきより
numbered.
ははるかにマシ
So
だが。
seeing we know numbered doors.
開けてみましょう。
よし、そこの一番近いところから行ってみるか。鍵はかかってないな。
Oh, wow then. Those doors, however, are numbered 7 and 8. And lots of beds. Oh god, there's several of them. There's 3. I didn't notice that 3.
おい、一体何なんだここは。
This is where everyone slept.
このだだっ広い空間はよ。
端から端までびっしりと。
You'd really think there'd be
す
some music
ご
for
い数の
this.
ベッドだな。
Like, this is kind of semi-eerie, and there's just silence. Complete silence. We had a background thing before, and we entered this room, and it's just dead silence.
病室でしょうか。
Yeah, yeah, actually, this probably is a hospital.
確かに消毒液の匂いがするわね。
そうかもな。薬品やら医療器具の置かれた棚もあるし。
いや、それよりも奥の壁にあるあの4枚の扉。
3, 7, 8, and 1.
左端の扉には3。一つ飛ばして左から3番目の扉には7。そして一番右側の扉には8。間違いない。ナンバリングドアだ。
なあ、3と7の間の扉にだけ何も書かれていないみたいだが、こいつは一体何を意味してるんだ。
考えてもわかんねえ。今はとにかく扉を調べてみよう。
ええ、そうね。
Even the blank door doesn't open. Okay.
やっぱりダメですね。
You shouldn't really be surprised. The previous numbered doors didn't.
そりゃそうよ。あっさり開いちゃったら野なりゲームが成立しなくなるもの。レッドで認証しない限りナンバリングドアは。ってあ あれ
どうしたんだ？
見てよ。レッドの表示板のところ。サインが出てないわ。
サイン？
ほら、大階段のところのレッドには出てたじゃない？誰も入ってない時にはベイケントって。
ああ、そういえば確かに。
でも今は
何も表示されてませんね。
I do like these faded cutaways they do, though, when they show the past and then sort of quickly blur it back to the present. They do that effect a lot better than they did in Danganronpa,
でしょ？
with some of these fadeaways and stuff.
ぶっ壊れてんのかな？
Oh no, these will probably operate differently.
試してみよ
Or maybe they're deliberately designed to not show when people are in them. 5, 3, 8, 6.
無反応だな。
う。7の扉のレッドも。3の扉のレッドもか。
全部同じように機能していないなんて。
Oh, or they're just not working for some reason.
こいつは一体どういうことだよ。
Means the power's not on.
やっぱりだ。ぶっ壊れてんだよ。
Or maybe everyone has to be in the room first and then they'll activate. I don't know.
ゼロの野郎のメンテナンス不足だな。
そんなバカな。ありえないわ。
No, it won't be that. There'll be some reason for it.
ここまで用意周到に準備してきたゼロがこんな初歩的なところでミスを犯すと思う？
だって動かねえもんは動かねえんだしさ。
That'll be one way for it to be a complete disaster. Oh, the doors don't work. Fuck! The game's ruined. Oh wait, I can't say anything more than that because someone hasn't played Danganronpa 3 yet. Yeah, I gotta be so careful now what I say when I reference Danganronpa from now on.
基盤が抜き取られてるみたいだよ。
Oh, there you
Miles.
are. Snake!
一宮、四つは、セブンも。
どうして？
なんでお前らが
Hey, what? Music.
こんなところに。
それはこっちが聞きたいぞ。
ではお互い情報交換といこうか。
Okay.
というわけなんだ。
Oh, okay. Our half of the story, which we're not going to tell you, because you have to play it yourself.
つまりこういうことだな。
Oh, oh.
お前らがここを訪れた時には、すでにレッドから基盤は抜き取られていたと。
Yeah, like, that's the reason why he's not telling us what happened on the 5 journey. Because you can do that yourself, and you can potentially do that if you want a different path or whatever in the flow chart.
そこでこの大病室の中をくまなく探してみたものの、結局それは見つからず。
So is that going to be you have to find the bottoms of the bases of the reds to activate them to start the next bit?
だったらあっちの扉がずらっと並んだ通路の方にあるんじゃねえかとお前らはそう考えたわけだ。
で探しに行ったのね。
そうだ。
すると、探している間に声が聞こえてきた。
うん。そこで声を追って大病室に戻ってみると。
And it was us.
そう、君たちがいたというわけさ。
一応確認のためにレッドを調べておくか。
そうだな。装置の底の部分に細長い溝のようなものが見えるな。スリットというかスロットというか、とにかく電子部品を差し込むためのものだってのは 間違いなさそうだ。
それにしても弱りましたね。レッドが動かなければこの先には進めないわけで。
あっちの直線通路の方はどこか先に進めそうなところはなかったのか？
いや、なかったな。病室なら腐るほどあったが、他には何も。
病室ってことは、あのたくさん並んでた扉は病室の扉ってこと？
そうだ。この大病室とは違って個室のな。
あとは通路の突き当たりのところにドアがあったけど、鍵がかかってて。
鍵穴のところには例の星のマークが刻まれてたよ。触れてみて分かったんだ。あれは木製のマークだね。
またか。至るところにあるんだな。
Yeah, we don't have the Jupiter
一
one
体
now.
何の意味があるんでしょう。
We got the Saturn one, but we don't have Jupiter. Well, perhaps we have to go back and use the Saturn keycard on the elevator to do something or other.
何の意味といえば、この大病室もそうだな。一体何なんだここは。この船は客船じゃなかったのか？
Why? Of course cruise ships would have hospitals like this. If they were like really massive and they were long cruises. Like, for fuck's sake, of course cruise ships have hospitals. People get ill and they can't exactly go to land. I mean, sure, they might not have quite as many beds on a modern cruise ship, but I imagine they wouldn't be far off this.
この船はおそらく病院船なんだろう。名前は多分ギガント。
The gigantic.
ギガント？
何なのよ、そのギガントって。
ギガントっていうのはな、20世紀初頭に建造されたタイタニック号の姉妹船でな、正式名称はギガンティック号という。
Oh, we're back to the fucking Titanic again. What is it with the Titanic? I don't want a fucking ship, but still.
タイタニック号には外観も内装もそっくりな3隻の姉妹船があった。ギガント号はそのうちの1隻ってわけだ。
Oh, sorry, I sort of skipped his voicing there.
当初はタイタニック号と同じく客船として運用される予定だったんだが、浸水後間もなく第一次世界大戦が勃発した。その影響によってイギリス海軍に接収され、病院船へと改装されたそうだ。
I'm getting a lot of references to the UK as well in this. All these tangents too.
その後ギガント号はエーゲ海においてドイツ軍の敷設した機雷に接触。損傷を受けながらもどうにか付近の浅瀬に乗り上げ、沈没は免れたらしい。それからギガント号はどうなったのか。
Sweet, looks like a World War I treatment camp near the battlefield, saying this game is still near present. Yeah, I get that. This is obviously because this is a ship, an older style ship.
一説によると、イギリスの大富豪ゴルダイン卿なる人物がその船を買い取ったのだと
I'm
言わ
not
れている。
surprised that there were other ships built like the Titanic. It would have been set as the model for the time until it, you know, sank. Then they would have had to rethink a few things.
なんでもゴルダイン卿はタイタニック号の生存者のうちの一人で、事故のトラウマからかタイタニック号に関するありとあらゆる遺品を収集していたのだとか。
Oh, mate, that's zero.
その収集癖が高じて、彼はいつしかタイタニック号そのものを欲するようになった。
I want you all to fall into the Titanic. I must have really loved the James Cameron movie.
しかしそれは叶わぬ夢。タイタニック号は海の底だ。そこで彼はタイタニック号とウリ二つの姉妹船ギガント号に目をつけたってわけだ。
そのゴルダイン卿とかいうやつが買い取ったのがこの船だっていうのか？
そうだ。少なくとも俺はそう
At
思っ
least
た。
if this is the gigantic.
そんなバカな。1世紀も前に作られた船が現存してるわけがない。
まあまあ話を聞こうじゃないの。それで根拠は何なの？
根拠？
Proof.
この船がギガント号だと思う根拠よ。
それはお前あれだ。この船はタイタニック号と病院船2つの特徴を兼ね備えてる。だから
まさかそれだけの理由？
いやまだある。
何よ？
それはそのわからん。
記憶喪失まだ治ってないのね。
すまんな。
あ、ちょっと待ってくれ。記憶喪失？
Yeah, what was that about memory not back?
はあ？
今さら？
もしかして知らなかったのって俺だけ？どうして？
ああ、そうか。お前にはまだ言ってなかったな。あの大階段のところへお前がやってくる前に他のみんなには教えたんだよ。
Oh, right.
目覚める前のことを何も思い出すことができねえってな。
Oh, okay.
そんな。
鐘の音か。
大階段にあったあの時計の音のようだな。11、12、
You only got 6 hours left.
12回か。
12時ですね。
タイムリミットまであと6時間。
時間がもったいねえな。とにかく動こう。レッドの基盤を探しに行くんだ。
探すって言ったってどこを探せばいいのよ。
この大病室の中はすでに調べた。すると残された場所は一つしかない。
一つ？
いや、一つじゃねえか。
ん？
ちょっと待ってよ。ここにある部屋を全部探せっていうの？
安心しろ。すでに4部屋は俺たちが調べた。
4部屋って？
あとは8人で手分けして当たればなんとかなるだろう。1人につき6部屋ずつ調べりゃ48部屋は片付くことになる。
残りは48部屋なの？
知らん。
おのおの担当するエリアと順序は理解したか？
おう。
バッチリです。
時間は次の鐘の音が鳴るまでだ。集合場所は大病室でいいよな。
ああ、問題ない。
基盤を見つけたらとりあえず声を上げて知らせればいいのよね。
時間までに見つかればいいんだけど。
まあそれだけ探しても見つからないのなら別の対策を練った方がいいってことだね。
そういうこったな。
それじゃ行くぞ。
Let's do this. Let's time for plan.
1時か。みんなのところに戻らないと。
Oh, so we're not going to see anything of the searching of the rooms. We're just gonna have they searched for stuff. That's all that matters. They searched for things. You'll just have to imagine them searching through beds and pillows and closets and doors and tables and chairs and stuff like that. You just got to imagine it all happened for an hour in 6 different but probably identical rooms.
Oh. あいつらこんなとこに集まって何を。どうしたんだ。
純平君、見てください。
ベイケント空室だと。おいおい、基盤を見つけたのはどこのドイツだよ。見つけたら声を上げて知らせるってそういう決まりだっただろ。
それが
なんだよ、なんで黙ってるんだ。
それがね、わからないのよ。
わからない。
私がここに戻ってきた時にはすでにこの状態で、その時部屋の中には誰もいなかったの。つまり私が一番乗りだったってこと。なのに基盤が。
Ooh, Zero was doing secret maintenance on the fly. He fucked up with a simple mistake and was like, just leave already so I can fix my error.
は？ちょっと見せてみろ。確かに下に何か刺さってるな。他の2台は？
同じよ。
Yeah, it could also have been that.
確かめてくる。
But why don't they only activate at a certain time? It's like he wanted the progress to be
白が言った通り
paced
か。
out a bit. He wanted us all to waste an hour so that, for whatever reason.
なあ、念のため確認させてくれ。ここにいるみんなは全員心当たりがないんだよな。
ああ。
The only goal is to survive, but I'll make sure they only activate for an hour's passed.
ちょっと待てよ。ニルスはどこだ？ってことはニルスが基盤を？
さあな、わからん。
直接聞いてみないことには何とも言えないわね。
それにしても遅えな、あの野郎。一体どこを突き歩いてんだ。
もしかして道に迷ってるんじゃないでしょうか。
ああ、その可能性は高いな。あいつは目が見えないわけで。
そんなことありえないよ。お兄ちゃんは確かに目が見えないけど、音を聞けば何だってわかるんだから。
That's usually what happens with blind people. They develop better hearing or a sense of greater touch.
だから道に迷うなんて、そんなこと絶対に。私探してくる。
おい待てよ、四つ葉待てって。行っちまった。参ったな。どうするか。
What didn't work?
レッドは動くようになったけど。
二人を置いてはいけません。私たちも探しに行きましょう。
たくしょうがねえな。
基盤探しの後は人探しか。やれやれだぜ。
とにかく行こう。ぐずぐずするな。タイムリミットまであと5時間を切ってるんだからな。
ここからは手分けして探そう。
はいよ。じゃあ俺はこっちを調べるぜ。
では私は向こうへ行こう。
俺はあっちだな。
それじゃあまた後でね。
さあ俺たちも探しに行こ
はい、行きましょう。でもどこから探せばいいんでしょうか。
う。まずはそうだな。
Where shall we begin? We got casino, first quest cabin, hallway with all balloons, or back to the large hospital room. There's no point doing that. I'm gonna say
B デ
casino.
ッキのカジノバーの方に行ってみよ
わかりました。了解です。
I don't know if this is a flow jump point or not, but
う。おい、そんなとこで何やってんだよ。
見ればわかるでしょ。ニルスを探してるのよ。
たくそんな風には見えないが。
そう？気のせいじゃない？
いや気のせいだとかなんだとかそういう問題じゃないだろ。
ところで順平くん、紫さん、一つ提案があるんだけど聞いてもらえる？
she called me Junpei-kun for some reason.
なんだ。
Alright, what have you got?
遠回しな話は嫌いだから端的に言うわね。あなたたち私と組む気ない？
組むって。
組むは組むよ。私と一緒にナンバリングドアに入らないって言ってるの。
そんなこと言ったって無理ですよ。
どうして？
順平くんのバングルナンバーは5、私は6、ヤシロさんは8だから。
14, 21. Yeah, you can go through 3.
私たち3人の数字根は1になります。
Wait, no, 8 plus 6 plus 5.
でもあの大病室に1の扉はありませんでした。
It's alright.
あったのは3、7、8の扉だけで。
だったら一人加えればいいじゃない。
誰を？
わからないの？セブンよ。
なるほど。確かにセブンを加えれば5たす6たす8たす7イコール26。
5 plus 6 plus 8 is 19. Oh yeah, I see. I got the numbers wrong, but yeah, that's right.
26の数字根は2たす6イコール8か。ちょっと待ってくれ。他の4人はどうするつもりだ？一宮、ニルス、サンダ、四つ葉の4人は。
足してみればわかるでしょ。
1たす2たす3たす4イコール10。ってことは1たす0イコール1になるから。おいおい、4人の数字根は1じゃないか。
そうね。
そうねって、あの大病室に1の扉はないんだぞ。
知ってるわよ。
もしかして置き去りにするつもりですか？
Well, yeah, but you could go back through the doors and try different combinations.
人聞きの悪いこと言わないでよ。私たちがこの船から脱出したら救助を連れて戻ってくればいいでしょ。 そうすれば置き去りってことにはならないわ。
嘘つかないでください。
あら、どうして？
分かってるんでしょ。タイムリミットまであと5時間もないんですよ。仮に今すぐ脱出できたとしても5時間で救助を連れて戻ってくるなんて不可能ですよ。
そんなことやってみなければわからないじゃない。
いや、待て。というか、そもそもだ。俺たち3人にセブンを加えたところで、この船から脱出することなんてできないぞ。俺たちだけじゃ9の扉は開けないんだからな。脱出するための出口は船内のどこかに隠されている。
Yeah, there is also that.
探したまえ。9と書かれた扉がそれだ。
そっか、そういえばそうですね。4人の数字項は8だから一宮さんの1を加えないと。
そういうことだ。4人で進んだところで一宮がいない限りは手詰まりになっちまうんだよ。
あら、そう。それは困ったわね。
困ったわねってお前。
とにかく別の方法を考えましょう。8人全員で脱出できる方法を。
そんなの無理よ。何寝ぼけたこと言ってんの。ナンバリングドアの先へは多くても5人までしか進めないのよ。
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that people can't go through each one's in patterns to figure out the correct order, like we did with 4 and 5 earlier. We got everyone through and met up again. It might be possible to repeat the trick. Especially if not all 3 doors are needed to get through. You know, like if one of the doors just leads to an area that leads to a key and the only one door is the way forward. It'd require a lot of working out, but I'd imagine it must be possible, or at least near plausible.
9の扉だって同じでしょ。間違いなく3人はあぶれることになるわ。
確かにそれもそうだな。いや、ちょっと待て。今の話には何か重要な事実が抜け落ちてる気がする。でも本当にそれでいいのか。
You're back to your old ways of making a lot of assumptions. You would definitely die in a situation like this. Well, yeah, I mean, it's possible that, you know, maybe only certain people are ever going to get through the things, but if people are needing to acquire different key cards and so forth to access elevators and other doors once they go through the numbered sections, it sounds like people are going to have to work together for at least a good portion of it to get, because there's all these different elevators and doors that people are going to have to go through the different ones to get different parts to access more parts of the ship. And yeah, it would be absolutely possible that the final door, only certain combinations will get through. But I would certainly think that's something that could be done when you get to the door. Like, you could run through all the possible ways of getting through it. And for all we know, the fact that number 9 died straight off the bat meant that they're all fucked because he was the key to getting them all out. Who knows?
3人はあぶれるんじゃなくて確実に死ぬってことだろう。
Alright, Suichi, calm down.
それは
Sounds like something Suichi or Makoto would say.
ねえ、悪いけどちょっと一人にしてもらえない？考えたいことがあるの。
She needs to learn her maths.
なんだか後味の悪い話を聞いてしまいました。
ああ、まあなんだ、とにかく今はニルスを探すことだけに専念しよう。
そうですね。
I'm not so sure how I would react if I had a limited time limit and I had to get out. I'd probably try and figure out how to do so within a reasonable time.
先のことを考えるのは後にしましょう。
Let's hope I never get put in that situation where I have to play in some kind of mathematical maniac death game aboard an unknown ship, eh? Unless you're planning to do that to me next time I come visit you. Throw me into the middle of a death game. Pooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
あ、そうだな。さてと、それじゃあ次はどこに行けばいいかな。
Alright, so maybe we're gonna exhaust all the options. Okay, first
すぐ
class
近くだ
cabin
し
it is.
一等船室の方に行ってみよう。
What should Junpei P-A-Y do? I'll take my chances for optimizing my life or surviving other kinds of situations than this one. What should we do? Talk to Clover or leave her alone?
大丈夫か？
We shall talk to Clover.
心配なのもわかるが、なんというか。
Yes, that's a good idea. There are far more other situations that are more likely to occur than this
ど
one.
いてよ。どいて。どいてって。ん？ほっといてって言ってんの！うざいんだよ！消えてよ！イライラするの！あんたたちを見てるの！
Alright, fine, you've snapped.
私のことなんか構わないでどっか行ってよ目障りだから
She's only lost her brother for 5 minutes and is already pissed off at everyone else.
あ、
She's trying to be nice.
何ボケっと突っ立ってんのよ聞こえなかったのそうだったらいいやあんたたちが行かないなら私が
We're trying to find your brother?
わかったよ。行こう、紫。
You want to sit there and be useless on first class?
早くニルスを見つけてやらないとな。
Oh man, I guess we can't search that area because Clover's having a meltdown.
次はどこを調べてみるか。
Well, we've tried the casino. We should go to the hallway with all the rooms.
なあ、C デッキに戻ってみないか？あの個室が並んだ通路の方を調べてみよ
わかりました。行ってみましょう。
う。一宮か？
おいニルス、どこだ？どこにいる？いたら返事をしてくれ。
What should Junpei do?
.なあ、ここは一宮に任せることにして、俺たちは他の場所を調べてみないか？
Well, he's doing enough by shouting, so...
別に構いませんけど、他の場所ってどこですか？
そうだな。
Well, I guess we go back to the
大
last
病室に戻ってみないか？
Going out, I guess if this area is covered by Ace, Clover's whining on first deck, and B is with Lotus's.
わかりました。戻ってみましょう。
I guess we haven't got really anywhere else to go.
俺はサンタ？
What should Junpei do? Yeah, I get that game, thanks. Oh, door.
何をしてる？
見りゃわかんだろ。ベッドを調べてんだよ。
何か気になることでも？
おいおい、お前は気にならねえのかよ。
え？
こいつのレッドの基盤のことだ。突き刺したのは誰かって普 スは気になるだろうが。
そうですね。確かに気になりますけ
お前は誰だと思
ど。わかりません。
う？じゃあ順平はどうだ？誰が基盤を刺したと思う？
おそらくゼロだろう。
どうして？
決まってるだろう。奴はこのゲームの首謀者だからだ。
That's what I think it is.
だからこそ奴である可能性は低いんじゃねえか？
Why?
そもそも最初に基盤を抜き取っておいたのは誰だ？
ゼロだろう。
ああ、そうだよな。
And what's ruling out the possibility that he deliberately took him out of this ones and then deliberately put them back later?
だったらどうして奴は
He's the mastermind. He would do this kind of screwed up stuff to fuck with our heads. Make the surviving game more fun and more difficult, or whatever Zero gets his kicks out of.
わざわざ自分で抜き取った基盤をもう一度刺したりしたんだ
And so we can all find who's found them and have this accusation.
なんでそんな二度手間みたいなことを？
Spread betrayal, deception, etc., etc.
確かにそれもそうだな。
するとどうなる？レッドに基盤をぶっ刺したのは誰だ？
つまりお前が言いたいのはこういうことか。俺たちの中に基盤を刺した人間がいると。
ビンゴ、ご名答だ。
Now, I still say it could very easily have been Zero.
だがもしもそうだとすると、そいつは基盤を刺したことを俺たちに隠してることになるよな。
あ
あ。なぜだろ
う？さあな、バレると何かまずいことでもあるんだろ
う。まずいことって？
知らねえよ。知られないようにするために隠してんだろうが。だがもしかしたらニルスが消えちまったことと何か関係があるのかもしれない。
ニルスのことと？
そうだ。とにかくこのゲームは誰かを信じたら負けになる。
Oh wait, no, I can't say who he sounds like now.
お前らも気をつけるといい。
Now he sounds like someone else from DR3. Or
一番信頼してる相手が裏切り者かもしれないぜ。
he's the red spy.
だとさ。
June awkward laughter as she gets the knife ready to stab me. We've been well, the only other thing we could do is go to the hallway and talk to Ace.
あの個室が並んだ通路の方を見てみよう。
どこまでもついていきますよ。行きましょう。
人影はないようだな。
Oh, Ace isn't there anymore.
別の場所に行ってみるか。
次はどこに行きますか？
カジノバーの方にでも行ってみるか。
Alright, we'll try and check all the areas one more time
行
again.
きましょう。
Stabbing? Where?
誰もいないな。仕方ない。別の場所に行ってみよう。なあ、大病室に戻ってみないか。
いいですよ。戻ってみましょう。
Well, we've already spread the idea of not trusting people and deception, etc.,
誰もい
etc.
ないみたいだ。
So it begins.
どうするか。
Well, I think we have. Oh yeah, we can try this area again.
一等船室の方を覗いてみよ
Let's see if
了解
Clover
です
has
行きましょう
left now.
誰もいない。他を当たるしかないな。次はどこに行けばいいだろ
Alright, screw it. I think we've been
大病室に戻って
searching
み
at
るか。
this point.
そうですね。戻ってみましょう。
Alright, no more searching.
う。人の気配がないな。ど
Oh right, they're graying out, so maybe we gotta like exhaust them completely.
カジノバーの方にで
So
も
we
行
can
ってみ
say
る
we've
か。
searched everywhere.
はい。
Let's keep searching.
誰もいないな。仕方ない。下に戻って
Sorry, we're just sort of skipping through it slightly at this point.
人影は別の場所に。
次は
Alright,
大
whatever.
病室に。
わかりました。
Alright, now we're definitely done.
人の気配が。
Yeah, we're done. No more searching for us. We can't
これだ
find
け
him.
探しても見つからないなんてね。
Snake has disappeared. Or has been kidnapped. Or stabbed.
このままニルスを探し続けても仕方がないわ。先に進みましょう。
やむをえんな。ヤシロの言った通りだ。ここにいる7人で先に進むしかねえだろう。だが問題が一つある。誰と誰が組んでどの扉に入るかだ。
そうね。そこで一つ提案があるんだけど。一人犠牲になってもらう人間を決めない？
犠牲？
Sacrificial.
そう、犠牲。みんなもう気づいてるんでしょ？全員でこの先に進むことはできないって。4人と3人のチームに分かれたら3人が脱落することになるし、5人と2人なら2人が取り残されることになるわ。でも3人と3人と1人だったら犠牲は1人で済むのよ。
Leaving behind 3 people with 2 teams of 4 and 3. Leaving behind 3 people with 2 teams. No, that's not right. 4 and 3 is 7.
ちょっと待ってくれ。5人と2人なら2人が取り残される。3人と3人と1人だったら1人が犠牲に。それはわかるんだ。2人や1人じゃナンバリングドアの先には進めないからな。だが4人と3人だとどうして3人が脱落することになるんだ？
計算してみればわかるわ。例えば1456で7の扉に入ったとしましょうか。すると残るのは何番？
378だな。
その数字根はいくつになる？
3たす7たす8イコール18だから1と8を足して9だ。
正解よ。でもここには9の扉はないでしょ。だから残った378はどこにも行けないってことになるのよ。もちろん今のはあくまでも一例よ。他にも組み合わせの数はたくさんあるよ。だけどどの4人でどの扉に入っても結果は同じ。時間があったら計算してみるといいわ。絶対に不可能だってわかるから。とにかくそういうことなのよ。横やりが入ったからもう一度言うわね。3人と3人と1人だったら犠牲は1人で済む。
その犠牲となる一人を 決めようっていうのか。
ええ、そう。この状況においてはそれが最も道義的かつ理性的な選択だと思うの。他の6人が生き延びるためには1人に身を捧げてもらうしかないのよ。
そんなひどすぎます。
何がひどいっていうのよ。
一人を犠牲にするなんて、そんなこと。
だったら何？犠牲者は1人よりも2人、2人よりも3人の方がいいっていうわけ？
そんなことは言ってません。一人よりも0人の方がいいに決まってるじゃないですか。
だからそれは無理だって言ってるじゃないのよ。夢みたいなことばっかり言ってないで現実を見なさい。
まあまあまあ、二人とも落ち着けよ。とにかくヤシロが言わんとしていることは、最大多数の最大幸福を追求すべきだって、そういうことだよな。
その通り。民主主義の原理原則よ。
Oh, does it now?
だからそれにのっとって犠牲となる1名も投票で決めようと思うんだけど。
We need to be careful not to sacrifice the wrong person for... for later use. In case there's more doors later on.
どうかしら？
Well, I get the idea. I guess someone has to stay behind, but you gotta make sure that no one important for the future combinations is that person. I think.
私は反対です。
あんたには聞いてないわ。黙ってて。サンタはどう？
俺か？俺はまあ賛成かな。
Voting being fair.
はい、1票ね。私を加えて2票。セブンは？
もろ手を挙げて賛成ってわけにはいかねえが、まあ仕方ねえだろうな。このままじゃ全員が織田物になっちまうわけで。
よくわかってるじゃない。これで3票ね。あと1票獲得すればこの法案は成立よ。四つ葉はどうかしら？ねえ、四つ葉。あなたのお兄さんニルスは多分ナンバリングドアの向こう側にいるはずよ。
Why is he? How would he be behind one of the doors exactly?
これだけ探しても見つからなかったんだもの。そう思わない？一緒に探しに行きましょう。たった一人を犠牲にするだけでそれが可能になるの。だからね、賛成してもらえるわよね。これで決まりね。さてと、それじゃあ早速だけど投票を。
そんなものは必要ないよ。私がここに残る。それでいいだろう。
一宮さん、何を言ってるんですか？そんなのダメです。ダメに決まってるでしょ。
紫君、君は何か勘違いしているようだね。私はここに残るとは言ったが、犠牲になるとは一言も言ってないんだよ。私は君たちを信じてるんだ。必ず戻ってきてくれるとね。
Oh, okay.
おいおいおいおい、何を寝ぼけたこと言ってるんだよお前は。ナンバリングドアは一方通行。入ることはできても出ることはできない。
Yeah, you do.
だから俺たち6
You
人
go
が
out
この
through the
先に
door
進んじま
again
っ
as
た
long as
ら、
everyone types in the code, right?
戻ってくることなんてできないか？
I don't think they were one way.
そうだ。
I thought you could go back through them as long as you did the red and the dead sequence in time.
だがこの船から脱出したら話は別だろう。
I didn't realize these were one-way passages.
なんだと？
私からのお願いだ。頼む。ぜひとも救助を連れて戻ってきてほしい。ゼロの言っていたタイムリミットが訪れるまでに。
無茶だ。無理に決まってる。タイムリミットまで5時間を切ってるんだぞ。ここが洋上のどこに位置するかもわからないっていうのに、どうやって救助を連れて戻ってくるって言うんだ。
だったら君が私の代わりになってくれるとでも言うのかね。それとも紫君を置き去りにするか。さあ、これでもう分かっただろ。結論はすでに出ている。こうするより他に仕方がないんだ。
If I really misread these rules, I really thought that you could go back through them whenever you wanted, as long as the saved people came and went back through the doors. You know, each time. I didn't realize there were one-way passages once you went through them. That changes everything. That means all that other that means all the other symbol stuff and all the other rooms, unless you can get back to them somehow in like a loop, are pointless because you can't go back. Not that it makes the key cards pointless if you find other doors for them. It means you can't explore bit by bit. That changes things quite a bit then.
そうね。それじゃあお言葉に甘えさせてもらおうかしら。
ああ、そうしてもらえると助かるよ。私はここで一休みさせてもらおう。年のせいか最近疲れやすくてね。
So he's just gonna take a nap, that's it. Ace is done. Creak, creak, creak.
ねえ、ちょっとみんな何してるのよ。時間がもったいないわ。早く行きましょう。
あ、そうだな。行こう。今そうするしかあるまい。
So we've lost Snake, Ace is staying, we're down to effectively 6.
セブンさん。
俺も賛成だぜ。正直長話にうんざりしてたところだ。
サンタさんまで。
私もお兄ちゃんを探しに行かないと。
I highly doubt he went through any of those numbered doors.
ちょっと待ってください。みんな落ち着いて考えましょう。全員で脱出できる方法が必ずあるはずです。ね、そうでしょ、純平君。
Oh, sorry.
ああ、そうだな。考えよう。何か方法を。
だったらいいです。私が何とかします。一宮さん、ほら、立ってください。諦めるのはまだ早いですよ。みんなで一緒に考えましょう。全員で助かる方法を。一宮さん。
What the?
ねえ、どうしたんですか？一宮さん、しっかりしてください。
What?
大丈夫だ。
Oh, he's just...
大丈夫って、でも
これだよ。
注射器。マントレインベータ。何ですかこれは。これを撃ったんですか？
ああ、ただの麻酔薬だよ。心配には及ばん。
Oh, I see. He knocked himself out so he wouldn't, like, do anything stupid the next 5 hours.
麻酔薬。
ここに来る前に見つけたんだ。個室の方の病室を探しているときに。
I almost thought he was going to like try some kind of weird trick where he, you know, the bracelets come off if the heart rate of the user drops to 0. I thought he was going to try a stunt like that to try and get the bracelet off so he'd be fine or whatever.
いつか何かの役に立つのではないかと思い、忍ばせておいたのだが、まさか自分で使うことになるとはな。
Again, no emotional music here.
どうしてそんなことを。
Just this odd silence.
言っただろう。一休みさせてもらうって。もう疲れたんだよ。私は。
一宮さん。
おや、まだ用があるのかね。眠りたいんだ。少し静かにしてもらえないかな。
ダメです。ダメですよ、一宮さん。眠っちゃダメです。
ああ、君の胸は温かいな。とても心地がいい。なんだかいい夢が見られそうだ。
一宮さん、一宮さん。
ベッドの上に寝かせよう。手伝うよ。
さあ、これで選択の余地はなくなったわね。彼の思いを無駄にしないためにも私たちは前に進まなくちゃ。そうでしょ？
心にもないこと。
何か言ったかしら？
いや、なんでもない。
Sure is manipulative when she wants to be, this Lotus.
選択の余地はまだ完全になくなったわけじゃないぜ。
え？どういうこと？
俺たち6人がどの扉に入るのかはまだ決まったわけじゃないだろう。
ああ、なるほど。確かにそうね。
無駄話はもうこりごりだ。さっさと決めちまおう。まずはヤシロ、あんたは何番の扉に入りたい？
私はそうね、8番かしら。私のバングルナンバーと同じだし。
わかった、8番だな。それじゃ次は7だ。あんたは何番の扉に？
俺は7を選ぶよ。そこのババアとは気が合いそうもないんでな。
ああ、あんた今なんて言った？
何も言ってないよ。
覚えてなさい。
Call her an old lady.
さてと、次は誰から聞こうか。順平、
Doesn't seem bad
お
old
前
to
はどの
me.
扉に？
But... Oh boy. I guess this is our next choice, huh? This supposed to be the next flow decision. 3, 7, or 8. If we go through 4, 8, we'll be with Lotus. If we go through 7, we'll be with 7. If we go with 3, we'll be fucking awkward and we can only go through 2 of the doors. I'll choose 7.
俺は7の扉に入ろうと思う。
そうか、7だな。
ああ。
すると必然的に紫は8ってことになるわけだが。
Oh no, we're gonna be separated from... No, I don't want to choose this option anymore. No, I don't want to be separated from Toko's voice actress. God damn it. Oh well, we'll be fine.
どうしてですか？
Now we can't go back now. We've made our choice. I didn't think this through. I need to be punished for my hubris.
なんでだよ。
俺たち6人が揃ってこの先へと進むにはな、 次の3通りのパターンで分かれる以外に方法はねえんだよ。358で7に入り、467で8に入るか。457で7に入り、368で8に入るか。もしくは367で7に入り、458で8に入るか。これ以外の選択肢はない。
So essentially we'll be separated from her regardless.
要するに3と4、5と6、7と8は絶対に同じ扉には入れねえってことだ。
Oh, it's reinforced something. Oh, okay.
分かったな。
それじゃあ私はこの先ずっと淳平君と離れ離れに。
おいおい、そんな根性の別れみたいな言い方するなよ。
We'll probably see each other at the other side of whatever trial lies beyond each door.
離れ離れになるって言ったって一時的なものだ。
At least in theory, anyway, unless this really does begin a
最初の4と5の扉の時だってそうだっただろ。
Well, said it was 3, maybe 4 doors.
チームは2つに分かれたが、結局はこの部屋で合流することになっ
And
た。
this is where Zero's gonna start throwing spanners
きっと
in
同じだよ。
works, possibly.
7と8の扉も。
どこか先の方でつながってると。
ああ、おそらくな。
おそらくって。
俺は間違いなく繋がってると思うぜ。
どうしてそう思うんですか？
もしも繋がってなかったとしたら、どっちのチームも9の扉には入れなくなっちまうからだ。つまりこの段階でゲームオーバーってことになる。ここまで用意周到にことを運んできたゼロがこんなところで全てを終わりにするとは思えねえ。
Zero's been top of his shit so far. Yeah, okay, sure. Except when he had 3 doors that didn't work for an hour, and the guy who betrayed, the first guy who apparently said he betrayed him or something. I wouldn't put it past Zero to possibly have a setup where there's only one solution. If you don't figure it out, you lose. You know, you perhaps want to be thinking of the solutions that are going to possibly win. We might all be dead.
奴は最後の最後までこのゲームを楽しむつもりでいるはずだ。
Well, yeah, probably that, but you don't know.
誰かが9の扉にたどり着くまでな。
He won't want us to go for the 9 door. He'll want us to do dumb shit. This is probably not the first time he's done, he or she or they or whatever. First time they've probably done this. They've probably done this a few times with different groups of 9 people.
大丈夫だ。もう一度必ず会えるさ。絶対に。
I'm telling you, he's just gonna throw more and more spanners to make it harder and harder to gate the sacrifices or whatever it is.
約束ですよ。
I mean, for the
やっ
fact,
と終わったみた
I
い
mean,
だ
for the
な。
fact that she brings up the interesting conversations of all that stuff in the previous one, it will be a shame to not have her around. But hopefully the others will pick up the slack in that regard.
とにかくこれで問題はほぼ片付いたことになる。
I mean, Walters was the other one who was contributing to that.
残った俺と四つ葉は自動的にどっちかへと割り振られることになるからな。なんだ、俺が8で四つ葉が7に入りゃいいのか。四つ葉、何か異論は？
別に。
Oh, great! I get to be with this one. The one who doesn't care for us anymore, just wants to be with Oni-chan!
よし、それじゃあこれで決まりだ。行こう。
準備はいいか？
Alright, here it is, door 7.
ああ、
うん。
行くぞ。
開いた。
よし。
行こう。
What the?
純平君。
何やってんだジュンペイ。
What the heck?
残り81秒だ。
What happened there?
って言ってる時間ももったいない。行くぜ。
見て、左の扉。そこにデッドがある。
She just pushed him in. I'm not quite sure what happened there with June. She just pushed us in at the very end or something. That was a bit odd. Like, I guess I was having second thoughts about it and she just pushed us in. She is a weird, that one, that Akane.
止まった。止まったぜ。
Well, that was easy even last time. We didn't have to run through an entire flat corridor. It was just on the left. Well, it'll be interesting to hang out with some different characters.
ナンバリングドアを通り抜けたのはこれで2度目になるが。
I just feel stupid for not realizing these were one-way tickets.
やっぱりヒヤヒヤするもんだな。
図体の割には意外と肝っ玉は小さいんだね、おっさん。
Wow, Clover. Wow.
あ？なんだとてめえ。もう一遍言ってみろやこれ。
図体の割には意外と玉は。
てめえ殺されてえのか。
やれるもんならやってみなさいよ。
おお、上等じゃねえかこのクソガキが。
Oh, that's a great start. Did I get the bad ending?
おいおい、こんなところで仲違いはやめろよ。
Come on, I want some weird tangents, not arguments between the small one and the big muscle head.
何の得にもならないだろうが。たく。ちょっとここで待っててくれ。他にも扉がないかどうか調べてくるから。
Okay.
ナンバリングドアはやっぱりこっち側からじゃ開かないか。今入ってきたばかりだもんな。こっちの左の方一本だけ脇道があるみたいだが。鉄の壁か。どうやっても開けられそうにないな。
どうせここを開くしかないんだろ。
あ、そうみたいだ。
扉の上に何か書いてあるね。読める？あの金属製のプレート。
オペレーティングルームだな。
I like the way he said that.
どうやらこの先は手術室になっているらしい。
手術室か。少なくとも今聞いて嬉しい名前じゃないな。
I'm looking forward to solving the puzzle of operation with human limbs, possibly.
とにかくうだうだやってても仕方がねえ。早速だが中を拝ませてもらうことにしよう。どうした？
いや、なんでもない。入ろう。ん？
なんだこの吸い立ては。
What if I press the stop button, by the way? Does that just pause the dialogue and bring up the options for like a menu or something? Or...
見てみればわかるでしょ。
Oh, unless these are two different buttons.
あ、おい、四つ葉。
Oh, right, it'll auto-advance the text. Oh, okay, I see. So it's... I've actually disabled the option to auto-advance. Guess I want to pause it. There's a corpse.
四葉おいどうした
Oh, we quite a few of them.
なんだこいつは。
Oh, it's a dummy.
死体
No, it's a dummy. Like a training dummy or something.
確かめるか。
Judging by its stiff appearance, anyway.
あ
こいつは。
It's a PlayStation 1 polygon dummy.
ちなんだよただの人形じゃないか
人形
Yeah, just be grateful it's a doll.
本当だ人形じゃんたく脅かさないでよねもう
肝っ玉の小さい女だな。体と同じでミクロサイズか。
うるさい黙れ筋肉バカ
お、なんのかちびっこめ。
上等じゃないのよこの黒豚まんじゅう
おいおいまたかよいい加減にしてくれ頼むから
き
やれやれ
I get to be the peacemaker between these two. Man, everyone's so tense.
ところでどうやら彼も立派な肝っ玉を持ってるらしいなと言っても肝臓ではなく心臓のようだが
Oh, Jumpy with the bird.
あ、こいつか。この胸のところにある。
そうだ
なんで心臓なんか
ただの人形じゃないってことだろうな
人体模型
Yeah, probably.
夜のお友達かもしれないぜ。
Not a sex doll, Seven.
とにかく室内を調べてみよう行動開始だ
うん
了解だ。
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Seek a way out. No, this is my chance to save the game finally. At last. Now I can check out the flow of the game. Holy shit. Hey, I wanted to... Thank you. Yes. Okay, wow, yeah, so here we are with the 3 branching paths. It looks like we ended up choosing the one on the left. Huh. Oh, wow, that's kind of interesting. I guess it's still possible for us to... Okay, that's kind of interesting. So it's still possible for us to end up on any of these 3 paths, but if we'd chosen this way, which I don't know what door that would have been actually, since that 7 was there, it's not corresponding to the exact position on the in the ship. If we'd gone this way, we'd have been locked into one ending. But because we chose this way, we're going to end up doing some stuff here, and then... Okay, that's... Why is this... Did I not notice this before? Was this here last time and I just completely missed it? But one of these has a dreidel type object on it now. That wasn't... I don't think that was there before. Or if it was, I just somehow completely missed it. But there's the thing now on one of the paths. Of course, I don't actually know which... So it looks like when we get to the next area, we're again going to have 3 options. And then these options are going to tail off into 2 different paths, or the single path. So I'm guessing we're in like Act 3 of the game at this point, and we're going to be heading into Act 4. maybe 5, depending on which route we pick. So we got another choice to make after this. But it looks like we got an operating room anyway. So, awesome. That's good. Okay, well, that is going to be it for tonight. There isn't an act structure. Yeah, I guess there isn't a strict act structure, you're right, but it's like there's different branching points, you know. We started off with 1, then we could have had a choice of 2, then we have a choice of 3, then we have another choice of 3 because we chose this path. And depending on which path we end up on, we may have a further choice of 2 before the end. And we get the 5 endings. Or in this case, the one I get. Best not to think of this in such a way. Well, as far as I can tell, there's 5 endings. I'm going to get one of them, depending on which path I go down. Next, the lesson I've learned is next time I consider a door, I need to make sure if I want to be with certain people, I need to make sure that the routes add up. But we'll see what happens. So, yeah, this game is still pretty fun. We've definitely started to throw in sacrifices and stuff like that. You know, people having to be left behind. Things are getting a bit more dark and desperate, if you will. So things are booting up nicely. So I'll be continuing this tomorrow night, hopefully. I am aware that England have another warm-up international tomorrow evening. I'll have to decide if I want to watch that or not, but I'm leaning more towards playing a bit more of this, to be honest. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's see who we're going to raid. All 7 of us. Who to raid tonight? Who to raid? Thank you for those who stuck around, by the way. Eighth worth streamer. Wow, Vortal, that's a bit harsh. We will raid Vortal, I think. Yeah. So thank you all for watching. Have a good evening, stay safe, and I will see you either tomorrow or Monday for more of this game. See you later.